Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I think
soon.
about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
He's talking about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, man, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Come on. Bro, with all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, BA. You can't simulate.
Substitution. Both teams changing it up here. On the court for Minnesota. Naz Reid out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's MP. And it's Russell in at the point guard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For three, Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Pokashevsky, guarded by Edwards. Pass to man from downtown. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead.
And despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Russell. Back to man. And that one good.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Robinson finds McDaniels. .58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Robinson passes to Reed. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. To the middle. McDaniels passes to Robinson. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's man. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Robinson passes to Reed. Just 3 on the clock.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Robinson passes to McDaniels. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniels got his first points in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves. MP is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Prince in at the small forward. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the take. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems. And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Oklahoma City has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Favors. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. And he gets that one. And now a 9-point Thunder lead. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. Favors up top. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Back to Robinson over Giddey.
Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. New group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. Rivers is checked in for Noel. And it's Robinson in for Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Favors in at center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Up top, Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Prince. And the shot goes in.
Well, the defender didn't move him off one bit, and Taurean Prince collects 2 more.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Inside. Muscala, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And it's Robinson penetrating. The shot's good. Robinson's got 5 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
That's tipped. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. The lead now cut to single digits. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Pokusevski. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Robinson. Pulls up. And another basket for Minnesota.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams score. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant foul plays a big role in how it's perceived.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Edwards. Then it's MP, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Robinson passes to Edwards. Robinson finds Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Shot is good by Edwards.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Left block shot on the way. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Noel. Robinson gets the bucket. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
From outside the arc, drops in the 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're in front by 2. 1:04 left in the game. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
And Allie, thanks.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 2. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. For 3, Robinson. Money from deep.
And he's heating up in a big way. And I'm not sure the defense knows what exactly to do about it.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 20-6 run, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're in front by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter.
Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. And time expires! Fantastic defensive play to seal the win. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, we really locked in on the defensive end tonight. Coach is really happy with our switches on the pick and roll, and we need to bring that kind of intensity every night.
You also caused a lot of turnovers. It looked like you were reading the offense like a free safety.
Oh, man, that's just a scheme, man. A big part of our defense is causing deflections and getting out in transition. We stuck to the script, and it worked tonight.
Yes, it did. Congrats.
My man.